here this evening to this our annual council meeting. You're all most welcome. I'd also like to point out that the meeting is being live streamed. Before I start the meeting, I would like to invite all members to join me after the meeting in the committee room for refreshments. It will be a good opportunity for us to meet each other and get to know each other. I'm now going to read the evacuation information. The building fire alarm signal is a continuous two-tone alarm. On hearing the evacuation alarm, please leave the building by the nearest marked exit route. Follow the green signs to the assembly point, which is the large staff car park opposite the entrance to the building. Anyone who cannot use the stairs will be helped by the officers present after other people have left. Please do not return to the building until told it is safe to do so by an authorised officer. The whole of the council site is a no smoking area. Filming from the public gallery is permitted, but members must please refrain from filming within the council chamber so as not to distract the meeting. Mobile phones must please be switched to silent. Thank you. Item 1 on the agenda is the opening prayer. O Lord, grant us courage to strive for what is right and good, courtesy to listen to those of different opinion, strengthen us through difficulties and pressures, and guide us in our deliberations so that we may act in the interests of all in our district, to the glory of your holy name. Amen. I'm now going to move on to item 2, to appoint the chairman and vice chairman of the council, pages 7 to 9 of the papers. I would like to ask for nominations for the role of chairman of the council. Councillor Eggleston.
Thank you very much, Chairman. May I firstly thank you for your dedication and your service to the council as chairman over the past year. It's been very much appreciated. I would like to nominate as your successor Councillor Rodney Jackson.
Thank you. I'd now like to ask for a seconder for the nomination. Christian Bergman.
It should be me. Yes, I'm happy to nominate Rodney Jackson.
Thank you very much. Are there any other nominations for this position?
No.
No. I'd like to ask Councillor Jackson, are you prepared to accept this position?
Yes, I am.
State the council that Councillor Rodney Jackson has been nominated to serve as chairman. Please can members now vote on his election to the role.
Thank you, Chair. I can confirm that that vote has been carried unanimously.
Thank you very much, Kevin. I'd like to invite Councillor Jackson to the top table.
I'd like to take this opportunity also to thank the past chairman, Councillor Margaret Belsey, for the way she's carried out her duties as chairman of this council. I hope I can follow in her good footsteps.
Thank you very much.
Right, to continue with the agenda item 2, I'll ask for nominations to the role of Vice Chairman of the Council. Councillor Eggleston.
Yes, thank you, Chairman. I'd like to nominate Councillor Janice Henwood as Vice Chairman of the Council.
And I also seek a seconder for the nomination. Councillor Hussain.
Yes, I give to second the nomination of.
Right. Councillor Henwood, are you prepared to serve as Vice Chairman?
Yes, I am.
The Council that Janice Henwood has been nominated to serve as Vice Chairman. Please could members vote now on their election and her election to the role.
Thank you, Chairman. I can confirm that vote's been carried with 45 votes in favour, 1 abstention, none against.
I would like now to invite Councillor Henwood to the top table.
Thank you. Okay, can you manage? Thank you, Chairman.
Okay. Right, we now move on to item 3 on the agenda, to receive the report of the returning officer as the persons elected to serve as district councillors for the district of Mid Sussex on 5th of May 2023. Details are on pages 11 to 13 of your agenda papers. Okay, I'll ask the council to receive the report and vote on the recommendation on page 11. Members are to vote using the microphone touchscreen.
Thank you, Chairman. I can confirm that recommendation has been carried with 45 in favour, 1 against, no abstentions.
Right, thank you, members. And we're now moving to agenda item 4. Item 4 is to receive the report of the monitoring officer on political balance. The details are on pages 15 to 17 of your agenda papers. I need to ask the council to receive the report and vote on the recommendations on page 15. Members to vote.
Thank you, Chairman. I can confirm that vote's been carried unanimously.
Right, thank you, members. We're now moving to agenda item 5. We need to appoint a leader of the council for a 4-year term. That's pages 19 to 21 of your agenda papers. Ask for nominations to the role of leader of the council. Councillor Bennett.
Thank you, Chairman. I would like to propose Robert Eggleston for Leader of the Council.
Thank you. Seek a seconder for the nomination. Councillor Hatton.
Thank you, Chairman. I second the proposal for Robert Eggleston as Vice Chairman.
Are there any further nominations?
Yeah.
Right. Councillor Eggleston, are you prepared to serve as leader of the council?
I am prepared to serve, Chairman. Thank you.
Right, we need to vote on the leader of the council.
Thank you, Chairman. I can confirm that the vote has been carried, 41 in favour, 3 against with 3 abstentions.
Right, I should like to congratulate Councillor Eggleston and invite him to the front. I also, when he's ready, would like to invite Councillor Eggleston to address the council.
Thank you very much, Chairman. I would like to start by thanking members for the trust that they have placed in me through my appointment as leader of the council. I do not for one moment underestimate the responsibility that this role places upon me, and my hope is that during this term I'm able to repay the faith you have put in me. Being called to serve as leader of this council is an honour and privilege. I accept this role with all due humility. I would like to congratulate all members for their election to the District Council, and whilst they are not with us, send my sincere commiserations to those who stood but were unsuccessful. Having fought 11 elections and only won 5 times, I understand the hurt that defeat can bring. There is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens. So says the wisdom writer. My wish is that we use this time to build and mend and repair our relationships and our communities. That we do that together, recognising that if one part of the district suffers, we all suffer. Sure, we will have our disagreements, but I am certain that we will all want a Mid Sussex which, wherever we look, we can be proud of what we see. Liberal Democrats have formed a joint administration with the Independents, led by Councillor Ian Gibson. It is underpinned by a formal agreement. It does not give us a majority in this chamber, but it does mean we create an administration with representation from south to north and with generally shared values. I look forward to working with our independent partners in this new administration. Cabinet will consist of 5 members, including myself. They are the Deputy Leader of the Council and with responsibility for communities and communications, Councillor Alison Bennett, who I invite to join me. Taking on Cabinet responsibility for finance and matters related to it will be Councillor Anne-Marie Cook. Councillor Cook will also take on the Clare Hall project. Councillor Chris Hobbs will be taking on the portfolio for leisure and customer services, and Councillor Ian Gibson joins the Cabinet with specific responsibility for sustainable economy and housing. I have agreed to take on responsibility for the district plan, the Burgess Hill Town Centre redevelopment and the Burgess Hill growth area plus Gatwick Airport. I want to encourage regular dialogue across the chamber. So one change I am keen on making is to extend an invitation to the leader of the Conservative group and the Green group, as well as Councillor Paul Kenny and Councillor Peter Chapman, to attend Cabinet meetings. Whilst you will not be able to vote, Cabinet will listen to and will welcome your contributions. Also, if any councillor submits formal questions to Cabinet, on matters under discussion, we will do all we can to answer them in a prompt and transparent manner. Residents have voted for change, and we will bring forward an agenda which reflects that. But your Cabinet knows that we face many challenges as a district. I believe that we have a Cabinet and a Council to bring about the changes that residents seek and to overcome the challenges we face. I commend this Cabinet to you. Thank you.
Right. I would invite Cabinet members to join the Executive Leader in their Cabinet seats. Okay, I would like to thank members and indicate we are now moving to agenda item 6. This is to receive and approve the nominations to committees for 23-24 which have been tabled. Draw members' attention to the tabled report and ask them to approve the nominations by voting. Right, I'd like to thank members and indicate we're now, oh sorry, we need the result of the vote.
Thank you, Chairman. I can confirm that those recommendations carried unanimously.
Right, well, thank you, members. We're moving to agenda item 7, to reprieve and approve the outcome of the Horsted Canes Neighbourhood Plan referendum, pages 23 to 25 of your papers. Ask the Council to receive the report as per the recommendation on page 23 and ask for a proposer for the report. Councillor Eggleston.
Thank you, Chairman. I'd like to propose acceptance of this report.
Thank you. And for seconder, Councillor Bennett.
Thank you. I'm happy to second it.
Right, I'd ask the leader if you would like to speak on this item.
Chairman, unusually, I will waive my right to speak.
Similarly, the deputy leader, if she would like to speak on this item.
Chairman, I'm happy to go to the vote.
Right, and to ask if any members wish to speak on this item.
Councillor Paul Brown.
Right, Councillor Paul Brown.
Thank you, Chairman. As a ward member for High Weald, which includes Horsted Canes, I'd just like to pay compliment to the hard work of a succession of parish councillors who've worked since 2016 to bring this neighbourhood plan to fruition. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Brown. Any other members? No. So I ask members to vote using the microphone touchscreen.
Thank you, Chairman. I can confirm that that vote is carried unanimously.
Right, I should like to thank members and ask members to stay in their places for a series of short meetings of individual committees to elect their chairman and vice chairman. At that point, the meeting, annual council meeting ends at the time of 7:22. There'll now be a short meeting of the individual committees to elect their chairman and vice chairman, and this will be in the following order. First with the audit committee. Please advise that in the following votes, only those members to those specific committees can vote on its chairman and vice chairman. So first of all, we move to the audit committee. Invite all members of the audit committee to stand, please. I seek nominations for chairman of the audit committee. Councillor Bates.
I'm proposing Simon Hicks.
And for seconder, Councillor Cherry.
And I am seconding that proposal.
Are there any further nominations? Simon Hicks, you have been nominated to serve as chairman. Please can members now vote? That's only those members of the audit committee.
Thank you, Chairman. I can confirm that vote has been carried unanimously.
Okay. Okay, I announce the chairman is Simon Hicks and invite him to take over the meeting.
Thank you, Councillor Jackson. Can I have nominations for the Vice Chairman of the Audit Committee, please?
I would like to nominate Richard Bates for the position of Vice Chair.
I would second Richard Bates. Councillor Bates, will you serve as Vice Chairman?
I certainly will.
Thank you. There being no other business for this committee, and unless there's any other nominations, I thereby, in terms of Councillor Bates is duly elected. And there being no other business, I therefore propose the meeting closes at 7:25. Thank you.
Right, we now move to the District Planning Committee. Could all members of the District Planning Committee stand, please? Right, seek nominations for Chairman of the District Planning. Councillor Bates.
I'd like to propose Chris Phillips.
Right, thank you, Councillor Bates, and I seek a seconder. Mr. Councillor Wood.
I'd like to second Councillor Phillips.
Are there any further nominations for Chairman of the District Planning Committee? Councillor Phillips, are you willing to stand to serve that committee? Councillor Phillips, you have been nominated to serve as Chairman. Please can the members now vote?
Thank you, Chairman. I can confirm that vote has been carried unanimously.
So Councillor Phillips then is elected, and I invite you to take over the meeting.
Thank you, Chairman.
I'd like to receive nominations for Vice Chairman of the District Planning Committee.
Proposing councillor Dick Sweatman.
Seconding Cavan Wood for councillor Sweat.
Right, so. Councillor Sweatman, you've been nominated for Vice Chairman. Are you happy to stand?
Yes, I am. Thank you.
Thank you. Can we take the vote, please?
Thank you, Chairman. I can confirm that vote has been carried unanimously.
Thank you. Councillor Sweatman has been elected as Vice Chairman of the District Planning Committee. Item 3, to consider any items that the Chairman agrees to take as urgent business. I have none, so I declare the meeting closed at 7:27.
Right, we now move on to the Licensing Committee. Invite all members of the Licensing Committee to stand. And we'll seek nominations for the Chairman of the Licensing Committee, Councillor Cherry.
I would like to nominate for Chair of the Licensing Committee, Janice Henwood.
Right, thank you. And seconder for the nomination, Councillor Wood.
I would like to second Janice Him.
Are there any further nominations? Councillor Henwood, are you prepared to serve as Chairman of the Licensing Committee?
I am prepared.
Right, thank you. Councillor Janice Henwood has been nominated to serve as Chairman. Please could members now vote.
Thank you, Chairman. I can confirm that vote has been carried with 13 in favour and 1 abstention, none against.
Right, the Chairman is elected and invite you to take
Yes.
over the meeting.
Thank you. I will seek nominations for Vice Chairman of the Licensing Committee. Councillor Cherry.
I would like to propose Julie Mockford as Vice Chairman of this committee.
Thank you. Do I have a seconder, please? Yes, Councillor Eaves?
Yes, I'd like to second Councillor Mockford, thank you.
Councillor Mockford, would you be willing to take this on?
I will.
Are there any other nominations? Can we now vote for Councillor Mockford as Vice Chair?
Thank you, Chairman. I can confirm that vote has been carried with 10 in favour, none against, 4 abstentions.
Thank you very much. We have no outstanding business, so we can close the meeting at 7:34 and a half.
Right, thank you very much. We now move on to the Planning Committee, and I invite all members of the Planning Committee to stand. I seek nominations for the Chairman of the Planning Committee. First of all, a proposer. Janice?
Yes.
Councillor Henwood.
Thank you very much. I would like to propose Councillor Gary Marsh as Chairman.
And a seconder, Councillor Bashar.
Yes, I do second.
Councillor Gary Marsh, are you prepared to serve as Chairman of the Planning Committee?
I am, Chairman.
Councillor Gary Marsh has been nominated to serve as Chairman. Please could members now vote.
Thank you, Chairman. I can confirm that the vote has been carried unanimously.
Right, the chairman is elected and invite him to take over the meeting.
Thank you, Chairman. I'd like to ask for a proposer for my vice chairman, please.
I'd like to propose, I'm not on this planning committee. Yes, I am. Yes, thank you. Mike Kennedy, please, as vice chair. Seconder, Abdush.
Sorry, have I?
Bashar.
Bashar, yes.
Yes, I'm the second.
Mike, are you prepared? Is he prepared?
Gary Marsh is the chairman, isn't he?
I'm the chairman now.
I did propose you.
Yeah, be quiet. Councillor Councillor, or whatever your name is, Kennedy, sorry. Are you prepared to accept the role of vice chairman?
I'm grateful for the confidence. Yes, I'd be delighted.
Excellent. Thank you. Councillor Kennedy is the vice chairman of the planning committee. Item 3, I have no other items to discuss, and I'm going to go back in time because it wasn't 7:34, so it's 7:32 now. Thank you. I close the meeting. We've got to vote. Do apologise. No, you're in. Voting for you.
Thank you, Chairman. I can confirm that vote has been carried with 10 in favour, 1 abstention, none against.
Thank you. I now close the meeting at 7:34 now. Thank you.
Right, thank you very much. We now move on to the Scrutiny Committee for People and Communities. So I invite all the members of that committee, Scrutiny Committee for People and Communities, to stand, please. Need to seek nominations for chairman to the Scrutiny Committee. For a proposer, Councillor Lucroft.
Yes, thank you. I'd like to propose Councillor Sue Hatton as chair of the Scrutiny Committee.
I seek a seconder for this nomination. Councillor Eggleston? Eggleton, sorry.
I'd like to second that nomination, please.
Are there any further nominations? No. Are you prepared to serve as chairman of the Scrutiny Committee for People and Communities? Thank you. Councillor Sue Hatton has been nominated to serve as chairman. Please could members now vote.
Thank you, Chairman. I can confirm that vote has been carried unanimously.
Right. Right, the chairman there is Councillor Sue Hatton, and I invite her to take over the meeting.
Thank you, Councillor. I seek nominations for the Vice Chairman of the Scrutiny Committee for People and Communities.
Thank you, Chair. I'd like to propose Councillor Paul Lucraft.
I seek a seconder for the nomination, and that would be myself. I ask if there are any further nominations. Are you prepared to serve? Yes. Councillor Paul Lucraft has been nominated to serve as Vice Chairman. Please can members now vote.
Thank you, Chairman. I can confirm that vote has been carried with 9 in favour, 2 abstentions and none against.
We'll close the meeting at 7:27 and a half. 37, sorry.
Right. Thank you all very much. We now move to the second scrutiny committee, the Scrutiny Committee for Place and Environment. Invite all members on that committee to stand, please. I will seek nominations for the chairman of the Scrutiny Committee for Place and Environment. Councillor Henwood.
I would like to nominate John Belsey as chairman.
And I also now seek a seconder for the nomination. Councillor Bates.
I would like to second that nomination.
Are there any further nominations? No. John Belsey, are you prepared to serve?
I am, Chairman.
Right, thank you. Councillor John Belsey has been nominated to serve as chairman. Please can members now vote?
Thank you, Chairman. I can confirm that that vote has been carried unanimously.
Right, thank you. So I invite Councillor John Belsey to chair the Scrutiny Committee meeting that follows to seek nominations for a Vice Chairman.
Thank you, Chairman. Indeed, I'd like to seek a nomination for the Vice Chairman of the Scrutiny Committee for Place and Environment, please.
I would like to nominate Kristen Bergreen, please.
Thank you, Councillor Henwood and Councillor Bates. Are there any further nominations? No? If there are no further nominations, Councillor Bergreen, are you prepared to serve?
Yes.
Thank you, Councillor Bergreen. Councillor Bergreen has been nominated to serve as Vice Chairman. Please can members now vote on that?
Thank you, Chairman. I can confirm that vote has been carried unanimously.
Thank you. And I can now close the meeting at 7:39.
Thank you very much. We now move to the Standards Committee. We invite all members of the Standards Committee to stand, please. I seek nominations for the chairman of the Standards Committee, Councillor Wood.
I'd like to propose Councillor Matthew Cornish.
Thank you. And seconder for this nomination, Councillor Kennedy.
I hadn't realised I was seconding, but I'm very pleased to do so.
Right. Are there any further nominations? Right, Councillor Cornish, are you prepared to serve as chairman of the Standards Committee?
Thank you, Chairman. Yes, I am.
Okay. Councillor Matthew Cornish has been nominated to serve as chairman. Please can the members now vote?
Thank you, Chairman. I can confirm that vote's been carried unanimously.
Right. I'd like to invite the chairman to take over the meeting.
Thank you, Chairman. I would like to seek nominations for the Vice Chairman of the Standards Committee, please.
Chairman, point of order, please.
Yes.
Is normally a parish councillor is the vice chairman of that committee, not a member of the district.
Shall I go to monitoring officer?
Thank you, Chairman. So constitutionally, there's no requirement for the chair or vice chair to come from the town and parish nominees. The procedure that's been chosen by the council this time is that the chair and vice chair will be nominated by the council from the district council and then be ratified at the first meeting of the standards committee.
Chairman, I'd like to nominate Councillor Wood, Vice Chairmanship.
May I ask if there are any further nominations for Vice Chairman, please? No? Then please can I ask Councillor Wood, are you prepared to serve as Vice Chairman?
I am.
Thank you very much. And then can members please vote on that, please?
Seconder.
Oh, seconder.
Oh, apologies.
I would like to second.
Okay, we now may vote.
Thank you, Chairman. I can confirm that vote's been carried unanimously.
Thank you very much. With no further business, I will close the meeting at, I'm going to go with the clock that I have here, which is 7:42. Thank you very much.
Right, I'd like to thank all members for going through this important series of votes. But please, could members stay in place until the live stream has concluded?